Hi, I'm Matthias, and as some of you might have wondered, I'm alive, as are the rest of the crew, even Crozier. For anyone curious, we had a visit from the COVID fairy, and that little B word managed to smash up the place for a few weeks. We have a lot more details available to our patrons through our behind the scenes podcast ramblings, but the short story is we're back to work. However, we'll likely miss a pair of primers trying to catch things back up. I'm very sorry that we could not avoid this gap in the schedule. Now, on to the good news, because I'm happy to announce that we have finally been able to organize a new t-shirt fundraising campaign. 5 new designs available now and then never again. These are not the cheap on-demand printing most other places crank out. These are screen printed by our man Martin down in Texas and meant to last for years of regular wear. Honestly, I am excited. It has been an utter nightmare for our printer, Martin, to get things stabilized enough with all the inventory and shipping issues, again, related to that pernicious pixie. So, what have we cooked up? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. First up is May's favorite, the Cycle of Violence. Yes, she likes puns. Yes, she likes machine guns. Yes, I believe she likes bicycles. If you agree, this is probably the shirt for you. The gun in this case is the 1895 Potato Digger, and I'm unsure of the make on the bicycle. If you're in the mood for something more metal, I've modified a period propaganda poster into an ode to the Tank of Air, punching holes in steel since 1918, and probably only during 1918 actually. I will note both the CN Arsenal logo and the T. Gewehr itself can be found on the sleeve. Now, this guy is actually my personal favorite, inspired by the trend in National Park graphics. We've done an homage to the infamous Italian and Austrian battle over Mount Ortigara, highlighted by the famous Alpini song Ta Pum, so named for the crack of the Mannlicher 1895's bullet strike, followed later by the sound of it having been fired from the next peak over. For anyone unfamiliar with this song or history, I highly encourage the link in the description. I'm very proud of this shirt. Now, if you're a fan of our Repercussion series, you'll not only recognize the Colt Walker on this t-shirt, but the historically accurate representation of Samuel Colt's improvisational spelling skills. Represent both your love of black powder and a realistic understanding of the limits of a historical figure in one simple graphic. I'd also like to point out our commitment to the theme, as we've all but destroyed our marketing in order to properly represent a Sam Colt spelling of CN Arsenal on the sleeve. Last but definitely not least is a shirt specifically for you fans of the Hand Trap series. Featuring our own Clay Witch along with her trademark catchphrase, this shirt is guaranteed to drive your clay throws at least 20 degrees further to the right. Now on this shirt I actually put my foot down that it would be brightly colored, sky blue as a matter of fact, because our clay series is the most lighthearted thing we've ever done. It's also probably the least popular thing we've ever done, so if you're a fan, make certain to represent it and snag one of these shirts. Alright, that's all 5 shirts, and the end of the fun bit because this is the technical bit. This campaign will run for 30 days, basically October, but not quite. We've attached a discount to buying multiple shirts, so plan what you want and select them at once to save not only on the shipping, but on the base price as well. Once the campaign is complete, we order the materials and start printing, so if things go perfectly smooth, we're looking at mid-November or so for the first orders to start arriving. However, we all know how the wonderful world of supplies and shipping is going these days, so we've built in a nice big buffer for those of you who want to buy these as gifts. If there are delays, we still have a sizable margin for Christmas deliveries. Hopefully that helps you shop with confidence. The last thing we want to do is be unprepared for the unexpected. Now, for the least fun part, on the topic of shipping, international rates have increased, so I apologize to those of you overseas from us. We're stuck with these prices too. Rubbing in further salt, please don't forget your country likely wants to charge VAT. Whether they do or not seems to be hit or miss, except I have now been told that we have to prepay it to ship into the United Kingdom, which is now going to be represented in your shipping costs to the Britons. That's actually kind of thanks to how Indiegogo's back end works. All right, that about covers it. If you're a fan of our work, if you want to support the show, if you'd like to display your love of old guns, snag as many shirts as you're happy with. All the funds will be rolled back into producing more content for everyone to enjoy. Also, as a pro tip, I highly recommend wearing CN Arsenal shirts to gun shops and gun shows. I've received a number of messages from people who have made friends or even managed deals out of their shared love for Milsurp history. Worst case scenario, you're just confusing normal people. Thanks for the support, and don't forget to click the link to the campaign before you wander off. Otherwise, have a good one.